long as possible, build up your bank account, save money, and then when the time comes, when the time reaches and you're mentally able to face the trials and the tribulations that's out here.
Victor is very inclined.
But you don't want to leave.
Wait, he's not finished
You
yet.
don't want to leave when you're 18. Oh, I'm 18. I'm an adult now. You're still.
No, not because of that.
Listen, he's not finished. You have your time.
You just don't want to leave when you're not ready. So don't leave. Don't wait for 18 and be like, that's when I'm going to leave. Leave when you're ready and you know that you can face whatever life throws at you financially, mentally. You got to be able to take all those things. Otherwise, some people end up stuck. Some people don't reach their goals. They settle for less or even worse. That's all I'm saying. So what was your point?
I'm not saying I'm gonna leave forever and.
We're not talking about forever. He didn't say forever.
So why you don't want to be home?
No, let her talk.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
eventually I'm gonna have to live on my own, so that's just a free trial. I guess I could try to see how it's like after.
So tell her about free trial, Victor. What some people can return from it. Listen. He will tell you
It's
about
better.
that.
You don't even have to go through all that. You got your two parents that can help you with whatever you need to do, whatever you need or whatever you want. Why go through free trial and take the risk of something bad happening that you can't recover from, or you know?
Or what you're supposed to be saving, you're using it.
Money.
Yeah.
At least you get your BSc, then you get your first job, then
Your first
then you
degree.
can go
Then you can
go
go
get your
on.
other degree, your master's.
We shall always tell them, get your bachelor's.
Yeah.
You're doing something what you want to
Yeah.
do.
Then
Then
you
go
want
back.
your owner.
If your
Yeah,
brother,
yes,
your uncle did that with me,
Your
I made the
masters.
sacrifices for him. What more about my own kids?
Yeah. You got a house.
You guys who are his nieces and
Getting place
nephews,
is getting
he
tough,
did it.
tough.
Now, you just think, say, okay, like you listen to your cousin say, Victor, you just think, okay, I just want to go live on campus. Your cousin Felton learned from that. That's why he went back home.
Yeah.
And you know why? If he decided to go back on campus, I was talking to him the other day, because UTSA offering them something for almost 2 or 3 semesters to live on campus for free, because they got the space because of the virus. A lot of people don't want to go back on campus. So if they choose to go back on campus, they're not going to actually be paid,
Beautiful niece.
because the people have the space. So by you saying, oh, I just want to go try it and go live on campus or go away, let's think
Look at the
about
camera.
this. Let me ask you this.
Listen to him.
Take for example, if you have to take
Look
about,
at your dad.
look at me, let's say if you need about 10 classes for prereqs, 10 classes you have to take for prereqs. And if you are living on campus, taking those 10 classes, if you do your math, do you know how much money that you're going to have to come up with? Excluding your fees for living on campus. It's not free. Plus, you will be sharing room, or you will have to share rooms with either 2 or 3 or 4 different girls in one room, bunk beds. You either take the top or you take the bottom. So those are all the things to take into consideration. On top of that, are you going to even be comfortable with other girls in the room? How they going to be treated? You don't know. All the personalities are
Like they're
different.
exposed to you or distracted.
Yeah, all those kind of things. Okay, it's just a lot. So when your parents say stay home for a while, it don't mean that we want. You leave I'll put you in truck and send you somewhere else. I know. So I'm not telling you to stay home. Just how you thinking like, I want to get away from my dad a little bit. I'm asking myself, I said, when my kids, I can't wait for my daughters and my son to grow up and leave where my wife and I can enjoy life. Since I watched your uncle video, I found your footstep. I will not tell nobody over my wife now other than God.
Amen.
All right, I'm gonna leave room.
Amen.
Yeah.
Because if you're not showing me the interest, you're already saying, which I know you don't mean it in a bad way, you just want to go get the experience. But I would rather you stay here. I'd rather deal with me getting mad with you every once in a while, pushing you to do certain things. You getting mad at me once in a while, say daddy on my
Victor, you
case
know what?
or whatever,
I think
and all those kind of things.
She's saying some things and hearing some friends and checking some things out. Tell her about those ones.
So it's
because
not.
that's what can drive their
It's not worth
enthusiasms
it.
to
I'm
want to
telling you.
go.
It's not. I don't want you to buy your own
friends.
experience, though. I do.
Decided
but
some of the friends that got
I don't
no
want
parents.
you to go buy your own experience and then you come back
Let Victor
You know,
say that.
I have my friend Chase. He's one of my best friends. My parents know him. And he's been wanting me, trying to convince me, oh, Victor, we can go to Prairie View and live on campus together, do this one, that one. It's so easy. We can get an apartment, giving me all the things that will happen or what could happen if I go to college and I leave my parents' house and we go out with these plans. So I don't know if maybe you have friends like that that's talking to you like that, or it's just...
I don't really have friends that
So where your ideas coming from?
I just wanted to simply go on campus, but I guess I can stay here.
Campus is not just what it is.
You're only
baby.
15. Next year, you might have another mindset.
Your first degree, okay? You be mature. You can go
Well, you know, she's different.
and save some money
I
too.
feel like maybe if she does go on campus, she could do what? I mean, it's not like she's going away from her friends.
No, but no, you can even say maybe you're giving her the option. What we do in this liberal world, we can't stop people from
Yes,
doing what they
I'm
want
not
to do.
stopping you.
But we gave you
But I'm saying,
just how you gave her the
yes.
option.
Yes.
So don't go back
That's
down
it.
on it.
I would
Stand
never
on
stop
it.
you if that's what you want.
Don't soften things, but people
But I'm
face
just
your
saying
expression.
that that's the word out there today. I don't
See,
want
you
and I always
gave
tell
me
you.
a drill sergeant. Yeah, some of the guys
What
come
class you
on the ranks very late. And they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir."
Oh, okay.
Come on, boy,
Oh, she said
fall
that.
in ranks. Well, other drill sergeant would say, "Give me 5 or give me 20."
You got some people
You
who
know?
go to California and all. You know, California almost in order.
Victor, I'm telling. No, but she's a baby. Every day she talks. No, she's not serious.
She still got a long way.
In the world, when children of these talk, you don't pay them mind because the brain is still growing, developing. Next year she's gonna be thinking different things. Few years ago, they used to like a lot of things, and they don't like those things. How it is.
She want to go to Japan. She want to go study in Japan.
Oh, my own always tell me, what the country she
And
says.
Victor, that's why when you're young and you get smart, while you're in your peers, they think that this
Yes,
is
you can go on
bright.
vacation.
You do big things.
Making money.
Just like Corey.
I'm not going to stop
Corey
you.
started playing that
Where?
thing when you were 4 years old, right? You see how bad he is in the world today?
Oh,
That's
okay.
how the thing
You
is.
can't tell him.
You grasp hold of intelligence. You grasp hold
in
of
the-
the knowledge of success.
in-
At an
go to
early
school,
age,
get
Victor,
your
all you're
education,
doing, you're
yeah,
watching
travel.
your ways.
Enjoy life. I don't have a
You
problem.
don't even want to live in America.
My only
yeah.
main focus is
Yeah.
just pushing
Anywhere.
you to
My
get
only
there.
thing
That's
is
all.
saving money because student loan on
Yes.
campus.
And those are
And when
things
you
they don't
graduate,
know
you have
about.
to
And
pay
we're trying
those
to
loans.
educate them.
That's
It's a
why
lot.
you
Yeah.
stay
I don't
home.
want you finish high college
Yeah.
and then you got
Oh.
$200,000-$300,000 to pay back.
Yeah.
You
You know
even
what? You know what Dr. Mo told me one time? He is not a doctor. The man said, "Don't let this mansion and all these cars
deceive you.
and all the flashy life fool you."
Yeah.
He said the money. There's so much things that come out from doctors that they have to pay.
Yeah. Up to now, I say
They got
how much I got in that
association,
after
they got
all
this, they
those
got
years.
that,
I still
they got
got
this,
I still
they
got
have to pay.
15,000 and change left.
You know?
It's so sad.
Student loan. All these years I've been paying. All these years I've been paying.
So
So
you
if
went
you
for
can save a
doctorate.
lot, go from school.
yeah,
from,
he
from
said,
home.
and the same thing. He said if he knew
I
better,
you say, wow,
if he
I
knew
tell
better,
God, I say
Yeah.
to my
most of
parents,
those classes that he took on campus,
Well, we're not
he
gonna
could have
take-
stayed in his mom's
And it's
so
basement
true.
Yeah.
and took all those classes without having to pay a penny.
That's the secret behind it. They put you in a hole that you
So-
can't even get out of. And that's the only debt that cannot be wiped away. Even
cannot.
folk,
No, no,
what they call it,
parents
bankruptcy.
help you out of
Bankruptcy,
those
that's the only thing that bankruptcy cannot eradicate.
now you get your
I don't care how
your
many
degree
times
and
you
don't have to
file
pay
it,
for
student
all
loan
that.
remains on
Your
it.
credit.
All that
It's a
bill.
government. It's a government.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fed,
that's
now
the
that
problem.
it's federal, they say that
Federal.
you got the education. So whether you took a loan and you went halfway and you didn't even complete, they don't care.
They
You
don't
took
care.
it for that purpose. So you still got to pay. You got lawyers, doctors, us. We still you got to pay
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
And it's not small. $250,000 you got to pay it off. So you're paying like $500 every month, or some people paying $600 every month for years.
Yes. And
You
those
know,
are the things I don't want you to fall in my
But they still,
thing.
And that's
I-
what gave
I
you a
always
great
tell you, I
credit
don't
ratings.
want when I go in old age to put strain on my kids. I always tell you that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a burden onto you guys.
Don't even think about burning, my brother. Even if be burning, they would not be there. They already leaving from you. Yeah, so don't even think about
So
that.
I don't want
The children different.
what I went through or going through paying student loan, this, that. I don't want y'all to go through it. Period.
Yeah, experience this.
You
You can't enjoy your life.
From
There is no way you can enjoy your life.
You don't want to be
I'm
at
telling
that
you.
age before you're
I
still
know
getting
I
the
yell.
bus.
I know I scream.
We all yelling.
But
we
y'all
all
can
screaming.
tell me that my yelling is for a good cause. That tomorrow in the future you'll sit and
that's
say,
it.
wow,
Yelling, you want to leave.
remember daddy used to yell.
Now I see. You tired with the screaming?
Nah, she just
Oh, Victor can tell you. Victor tell them about the screaming and the yelling. He was born for our. He was being brought for our yelling at him. Go back! Go back!
they got videos and all they remember me yelling, screaming. Especially this one. All this she mess with my keys. Liana, where's my keys? Where's my keys?
What are you yelling at?
At the end of the day, I have considered my it's too because they're grown. I shouldn't have to yell at all. I would have.
But no,
I just don't want you to put yourself in
sit there all
student
for
loans.
screaming.
That's all
Why
it
she
is.
paid
Student loans.
herself? She paid herself.
I know you can feel
Our
sick
lip
sometimes.
needs to be rubbed.
I feel like I go in the room. My head hurting.
Yeah. Oh, they're yelling.
That's more yell.
We got a lot of things.
Because
Get sick.
they just be calm and
Get
relaxed.
sick.
Yes.
So now you want 4 off.
Like he's gonna pass out from yelling. I'm like,
That's me, then.
Yeah.
That was before that. But I said, wow.
Oh my, take this one.
When I think about it,
when
I
I'm
say,
talking to my son, leave me, Debbie, don't talk. I'm talking to my son.
Yeah, you hear it? You see my
stay out of it.
Yelling like that.
He's just yelling.
I said, stay out of it. When I could say,
I'm
Listen, when I'm talking to Victor,
You will get sick.
you know, just let me talk to him. No, I told you.
He on the road, bro.
Yes.
When I can just be sorry for him at your age, you get yelling.
Hey, yeah, yeah. That. She said she give me sorry for yelling.
He's just yelling. I said, you're going to give me a heart attack.
That's me right here.
Seriously.
I regret it. Once again, I know that one can be. I'm a self-destructive.
Go to the hospital.
When you tell your kids, when you finish
I like
yelling,
to. That one be happy.
when you finish yelling, you tell
That one
the
catch up with me now.
okay, you take me. You take me. The day I die in the house here. So, well, are you kidding yourself? You're not kidding. You won't keep yelling.
I've been self-destructive over the years. You yeah? And they got no problem. They got no heart palpitation. Nothing. They just relax. Yeah, you gonna rush yourself out.
Oh, dear.
So we have to take him to the emergency after. Just for how
They
much
ain't worse than Leroy.
That's what yelling.
Just talk to them. Yelling is not going to help. Just yelling.
Yeah, man, I know what they make us
So now
feel
when you be
good.
yelling, I can tell you, we have to look at you. You see, the also now I see the slip on their place, I ain't see socks in their foot. I can say, you see, they don't have no socks in there, they're going to be yelling again like a mad dog.
You be saying it out loud so you can yell.
Yeah, I say it so you can hear. Well, I say, y'all go put socks on. But if they don't put socks on here, then you'll come down here and be yelling like a mad dog.
Just sometimes like my dad will be right there and then she'll be saying it out loud so he can start yelling.
Oh, okay. I see what she's saying. Because he never knew about it, right?
And then when he said this, she's like, he starts yelling.
You gotta whisper it out.
Yeah.
Save your
Exactly.
They be making me mad. They
No,
do the
so
same
that
thing
means-
over and
still.
over. They may yell but the same thing over and over. They was still doing it.
Now I see what Leanna said. You can say, Leanna, you put your shoes on for your daddy come. But no, y'all go for your shoes on. For your socks.
Right there.
Oh, then he can come. He said, oh, wow. They are.
Leanna, you don't have socks on again? Leanna can say, mommy, see what you...
So what Trish can be doing? What Trish can be saying?
Quiet, you have to just put
Oh,
your shoes
yeah.
and just put it on. And then so now when she walking up there,
so calm.
you say, see, she walking, just she hearing me. I said, baby, the girl is hearing me.
She's so calm.
Just give her, she's hearing me, she's going for the tickets. Then she go turn around and that's what I'm going to do.
So quiet. There was about mirror.
They all pass through the young and be crying. You ain't don't need. They yelling, and look at me.
No, he won't pass. He go run upstairs and storm the step. Then he go in for the slippers.
Oh.
I mean for the socks.
Leave
Then
LJ.
he will come back down.
Come down, LJ.
Then I will ask him again.
This
Then he
money.
will run
How many
upstairs
of them asking
again.
to post out?
Exactly. I bet you he even did
Then
it.
he put his socks on here.
No, he has. He's like, I'm not putting on socks.
J-boy.
I need to have socks on.
I bet he did it.
Parents.
No.
Yeah,
Leroy can hear.
I know.
You know, I'm telling you, I said, I will not be yelling and trying to give myself half
Yeah, because it gives you a headache. Yeah, I used to yell.
You don't have to yell like
That's
that.
the touching water cool.
An hour minimum. I'm gonna yell for an hour, but it was then soothe down to just talking, long talk, and then it'll be over.
Sometimes that
Oh no. I said nothing. Okay, now.
10 minutes later, I'm so
Yeah, I'll go all around, bring some terrible things in.
All talking aspect.
You be talking for 2 hours.
You'll be useless.
And when you come, you say, I could be yelling at you, you can't help me talk to them. One more.
Oh my God, that's funny. Parenting is funny, Victor. And we all, you see that, like somebody like you're so brilliant and intelligent. So now you come to the place where you understand a whole lot that you didn't understand when you were much younger, right?
Now when
It's
you go to the
interesting.
doctor now, you've been noticing your blood pressure been getting high. I said, because of all that yelling.
And then
You don't have to all that yelling,
it
you're
does.
just yelling and you're going to
So you're not yelling like before, right?
I mean,
Yeah, it does.
And then
You,
there's
you're
some
40,
times
you're in
where
your 40s now, so
for like the long time, and then like
You say, okay, you don't have brain. Like, you don't have brain in your head.
that's natural dads, African dads, that's what we do. Yeah, wind down.
Wind down a little bit as you get older.
Especially when you feel the effect.
There's something I tell my kids, I don't even know if they believe it. Among the three of them.
Come back.
Sometimes I wonder if they believe it. And you remember I was talking the other day about Liana's situation.
Yes.
And I admitted like it did take a toll on my older daughter.
Yeah.
Maybe she think I didn't notice it or mom and her, but it was just too much. You know, Liana's situation and
illness.
stuff. Until it's like you start forgetting about the
other child.
You know, you constantly in the hospital, this, that. But then it got to a place where I noticed she kind of started coping with it, or saying, you know, she just started feeling bad for her sister too and all the kind of stuff. But I don't know if my kids really listen, because when I tell them that I'm a type of person, I don't love one way up here than the other. You know, I yell at all of them, and I don't know if my older daughter noticed it, but I love Trish to the point where I spoil her so much, so much until that sometimes I feel, sometimes I used to go, I used to come home from work until I used to take my frustration and dump it on my daughter. And what I mean, not in a bad, but like I would be on the bus. I used to be on the bus. I would see fathers with their daughters, you know, and I would come home. I would say, okay, I want to carry my daughter. I want to do this. I want to do that. And my daughter would just stand and look at her. Okay, she gone. And then when I drop you, all she would say, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. She's so
quiet.
That's what I was going to do. So I look at her for long and say, you know what? Maybe I need to.
So now when he yelling, she just stand and be looking and say, I'm talking, and she just looking at me. She just stand like that.
And she would say, but what do you want me to say?
Yeah, or so you just stay there. No, you're all, yeah, you can look at me on that face while you're listening. No, that's face. Yeah. I don't know what kind of face I used to be making.
I ain't into the church. She your face or face, some kind of way.
So
I mean,
I come to
yelling
a
and
place.
just,
I'm telling you.
It's love,
it
guys.
doesn't make
It's
sense.
love.
That-
I just
yelling.
So now you see why I
It's
say you
like-
shouldn't have kids.
it's love.
You go through
It's
exactly
love.
you do that
It's love.
because I want you make used to. You be like, what?
Y'all got it. Y'all got
You
it.
start screaming.
Yeah,
Look how you scream.
it's love.
Maybe you
It's
may not.
like, you know, somebody always tell me, I say, you don't understand from my
Stephanie,
father's point of
she'll be
view.
telling me, oh, I was
Your father
I won't be
is-
like this. Wow, I've seen how deep with you
It's
sometimes.
always like, for me,
I
it's
said,
like I
oh.
peep every little thing on my
Every little
kids,
thing.
especially my girls.
You wear socks again
It's
and
like I
we be
want
yelling,
them
I
to be
just
so.
Yeah, that always me too. There's
I
some
don't know,
little
it's like
things
I
I
want them
can
to be
just
so
calmly talk to
perfect.
Victor for.
And they are not perfect. I'm not perfect. It's like I want them to walk that fine line.
Yeah, but
And
Victor
I
is
don't know,
all our
I just
orientation.
try
The way we were brought up.
Mommy knows
Brought up with screams and yells. So they will pass on hereditary. I'm telling you, Victor.
running away.
That's a
When you
serious
realize
thing.
they
You
come
don't
out here,
joke.
don't run.
That movie, it portrays stuff that happens in different areas of life for people. Things are transferred.
Yes.
And
Hey,
it-
ready?
and it-
You look at Liana and say, Liana, you rubbed your neck last night? Oh, you guys on a little vid that she used to rub her neck with every neck. She can't do it. I said, Liana, did you rub your neck? Okay, now your own business. Like, you don't care.
Somebody that he could just go and take the stuff, baby. Move up your neck.
That's what they said.
He said we're useless.
Bitch, she is, I know my bitch still be doing it for her. So I called one that said, Liana, this neck, baby. Can you
And she was younger than this.
No, right now.
Oh,
Right now. We're not talking about young. I'm talking about now.
I said, Liana, they rubbing neck. They
That's the way you said it. Yeah, we useless. What we are useless? At this age, what am I?
But I'm talking to Victor. We African parents, we're useless. I'm telling you. Yeah. White people, they raise their children. That I was telling you, I said, Victor.
But that one made it
No.
children there now.
Listen, we didn't know better. So we were brought up with that kind of hand. So that what we used to, so we pass it on to our children, Victor. Had we come here earlier and grew up with the system, we'll be having conversation. Victor, you know, the $200 you took from my pocket, can you tell me whether that was a good idea? I think when you took about $200, you were sitting there even at the table and saying, you know, the $200 you took, I told you when you want something, you just gotta ask for it. Right, young man? Yes, Dad. How picky. You tickle me in your face.
The pirate.
Your grandpa, anything that can get his hands on because this thing here. Your grandpa, so much so that we should take all the projectiles out of the way. Anything that Papa can lay his hands on when he vex, you don't want to bother near him. Nothing. It's coming your way.
Yeah.
Your looks are better. I didn't say things your way. Seriously.
When we ready to go to a school now, and you tell me, say, Mommy, don't speak that way.
And then your great grandfather, that's how he brought your father up. Yeah, Victor. All that's, it's not because we're bad, it's how we were brought up, Victor.
Yeah, we
It
just
was in
follow.
us. So then, sometimes you when we get done, we go in your room and say, wow. I said, D, I really shouldn't have done this. I'll be feeling bad when I get done those years. I'll feel
But
so
even me,
bad.
sometimes I'll go out in the room and ask
Yeah, I'll
her,
come
I
to
think
take
I
them carrying
need
for
to
ice
be
cream and
I need to calm down. Stuff.
You will say, oh, I need to calm down. That's like,
Yeah, say I love you, I just wanted to be okay. Or try it tomorrow.
The situation arises.
no. Again, as it's not, baby, you get headache.
Yeah, we do. After we get done, we can have the aftermath.
Way more from a conversation, a deep conversation, than screaming in my face.
Yeah, American way, right? African way.
Let's look at it trying to make you be a gray hair so only
Yeah, at the end of the day, we the one that suffered.
You suffer yourself. Then you can say,
I
you're not
get on my
helping
heart
me. You're not helping me talk to
beating
these children.
fast.
I said, I'm talking, you be doing yelling. Yeah, just beat them like they won't slap you. Go do what you need to do. I don't yell. They know me.
Don't you keep me running away?
I'm not a yelling
Oh
type.
my goodness.
One slap.
Papa? Yes, sir. You
Yeah,
took
go
long
fast.
because you didn't
I
recognize this
said,
number.
I just runs away from my mom.
When you
Oh, you are praying. Oh, okay. Sorry, Chief.
I'll be you.
Go back. Papa, I know you. You're not any you pray, Papa. You tell you. Okay. But how you any at the same time? Just call. What a coincidence. You be my life. Yeah, because you know I'm your son. You just want to be modest with me. I'm sorry for interrupting. And then after that, he would say, God, I'm sorry. When you go back after this call, he would go tell God, sorry. Yeah. God, I'm sorry. Yeah, Papa. Okay, I believe you, Papa. I believe you. I believe you. How you doing? You want what?
This one.
Annoying things happen. You what?
No, that was long time ago. I watched it a long time.
Oh, really? Yes, I know Gideon, Papa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Gideon. I know Mr. Gideon. They changed right there.
So I was looking for his number to give the Cynthia because I've given his number to my name already. And she was into and Cynthia wanted to give her number to
I forget that. Good for. Hey, ready?
That's what happens to
They won't say what they want.
I think it's we have to deal with her. Yeah, so you can forget.
Common sense. I'm going to be using your common sense.
She's so soft. She's just been looking at her and saying, why do people do from what they want from me? So today you're one of your master's. You say, well, I have a master's degree. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you saw it. So you're not talking about your master's in foolery.
Hey, he was just in the kitchen.
Hold on, guy. Yeah, and the bus right there.
The boss.
Yeah. Yeah, why are you talking? Okay. That's good. But thank you for telling me, Victor. See, it's still recording. No, I said thank you for telling me, Papa.